welcome. This is where I live.
I wanted to go to say action or Hi, I'm Leo from Imaji Studio. I mostly work on the men's collection and also working with the artisan and mostly doing the productions process of the Imaji. Actually, most of the things we're doing all together with me, Shari, and the other one is Lyris, but she's not here.
Yeah, hi, my name is Shari. So I mostly design all the women's wear, and I'm also in charge of like media, PR, marketing, and stuff like that. Yeah. Imaji started like 4 years ago, I think. Me and Lyris started the brand because we loved shopping and we wanted to create a brand that like do something good for the environment as well, not only like as a fashion brand, but we want to experiment with all our interests in mind, which is culture, art, graphic design, and textile. So we met this really cool artisan in Bali and we just decided, you know what, we'll just like design all the motifs and all the techniques will be contemporary, but all the ingredients will be traditional. It's like mixing the best of both worlds. So there you have it, like Imaji Studio was born. We decided like, you know, we're not like so much of a fashion brand, we're more like a creative studio for textile where we can experiment from our interest and create products that are not only in fashion but sort of a lifestyle, a slow living lifestyle.
You look so proud!
We found the artisan in Bali in an expo, I think, and then we just like flew there and like invited ourselves to his workshop. So it was funny, but like we have a really good long-term relationship. Almost it's like a partnership with all of our artisans. The first basis of Imaji Studio, not only in slow fashion, but we also do ethical practices with our like human resources. And we are very, very transparent about our process. We are very transparent about our suppliers. We always like tell people who made this stuff, like this person dyed this stuff, this person actually sewed this embroideries. And our most vital part is our artisans, because they translate our imaginations into fabric. We learned a lot from them, like from weaving to even dyeing to even waste in natural dyes and stuff like that.
Après notre rencontre avec Imaji à Jakarta, on avait très envie de voir les ateliers de teinture dont tu nous avais parlé. Donc on est venu à Bali rencontrer l'atelier Tarum où ils font de la teinture végétale, dont celle d'Imaji.
Good morning, I'm Andika Tarum. We start our company in 1998 to research the color. Before, my brother worked with Japanese people in Bali, so he worked with chemical dyeing. And then so many complaints from government and environment also because the dye they threw the river. When we research the color, we use all the plant. Start from the root, wood, seed, flower, leaf, and then 2001 we get all the color, and then we decided to use the leaf because we didn't need to kill the tree.
Donc par exemple pour faire du jaune, ils broient des feuilles de manguier, donc ils obtiennent cette matière végétale qu'ils vont ensuite mettre dans une grande cuve de 200 000 litres. Ils vont mettre de l'eau, la faire bouillir pendant 7 heures et cette eau qu'ils vont récupérer, donc cette eau qui sera jaune et pleine de pigments, ils vont la stocker dans des grandes cuves et ils pourront l'utiliser pendant 6 mois. C'est magique.
As we go, we learned about the term slow fashion, which is like a surprise to us. Oh, there's a term for that. Like there were like university students interviewing us, like, so can you describe your definition of slow fashion? I'm like, what is that? So yeah, as we continued Imaji Studio, like slow fashion has also become a trend in Jakarta for the last 2 years, which I think I'm really happy to be a part of. It was really hard at first to educate the market about what, you know, slow fashion is, how handcrafted textile is contributing to a better environment and stuff like that, and even on waste. Like we started a side project in Imaji Studio called Imaji Zero Waste, which we upcycle our production waste into accessories, and we collaborated with like patchwork artisans in Bandung, Naplab, and create like home and living accessories, cushion covers, stuff like that. Mom made this for me on my birthday.
Oh.
It's from our waste, and she made this into a kimono with hand stitchings. It's awesome. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
We do a lot of storytelling. Like we do often pop-ups, which is really regular, like maybe once every 2 months, which we release a new collection. And like every time we do pop-ups, we tend to be there. So we can like meet new people, and then we can talk with them, and mostly it's of course through our website and Instagram as well, but it's more like we like having like telling our side of the story to the like consumers.
Every time we makes them learn about what the product is all about, it's always giving them something to think about, and then that's why people buying Imaji usually become loyal customers, because they're getting this idea, the brand of doing better things for everyone. But that is not only by having the product, but also having this idea with you and then share it with everybody. That's why people wants to know and buy more about of our products.
Basically like 50-50. Some of them they don't really know like the process, but once they know,
Yeah.
it's like they're either intrigued or like they just don't care. But once they're intrigued, like we become friends. Like once they're intrigued, they become loyal customers. We have a really personal relationship with all of our loyal customers and our collaborators and stuff like that. But mostly like they become loyal customers not just because of the idea it represents, but mostly because they find the fabric really comfortable. And that's really good. Like you buy something that's worth it, so like it lasts a long time. I mean, you can see the stitchings are good, so you can actually have it for a lifetime. You don't have to throw it often, and I mean it makes sense. Like with polyester you can get like really hot and stuff like that, and then once they use like our choice of fabric, this is actually really nice. I never knew this could be like something that's really comfortable to wear every day. So yeah. Also like in slow brands, like slow living or slow fashion brands, like it's nice to be in that community, because not every slow fashion brand is your competitor. You can learn always something from each other. Like it's no longer competition, so always look at some other brands or like some other artisans as your fellow collaborator to something greater
For everyone.